Greetings YouTube. Mike Cayley 7 here. On this beautiful day. I don't know what day it is. March 23rd, 24th, something like that. 2023. I am out here on the bike. You might be asking yourself, hey Mikey, where you been? Well, I've been doing, things. Working mostly. And playing saxophone in the late afternoon, early evenings. Haven't been riding to work because of the weather. Today I didn't think I was going to be able to ride because of the weather. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go this way. But as it turns out, today's a nice day. It was raining earlier. We do have wind gusts of up to 20 miles an hour. Temperature 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Feel that wind on me. That's funny. After that ride out in Kansas with Moose back in 2019, did that whole from just outside of Denver all the way to Missouri. There's nothing but wind. The worst part was Kansas though. I'd lean the bike over like that just to maintain the level flight, as we say. So, come on. Anyway, so yeah, I'm working, playing my saxophone on my music channel. There's two of them. One I can't get into anymore because I don't remember my username or my password from 2020. And the other one I created back about a year ago. Hello, sign Twisty Man. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go straight here. Yeah. Straight. Yes. So if you're interested, good luck. Mike Cayley 7's musical journey. I do not recommend it. Maybe in about 10 years it might be worth a look, but it's my own little personal thing. And I thought that it would be safer than riding a motorcycle. Foolish me. And you might be asking yourself, well, how is it even possible that riding a motorcycle is actually less dangerous than playing a saxophone? Well, let me tell you what happened to me. I was playing saxophone a lot, and I had often said something to the effect of, well, at least if I miss a note on the saxophone, I won't die. And that is still true. However, I did not take into account how fate works. And so I played and 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 played, and then I got really bad pain in my hands, especially in my index finger on my right hand, but just pain in all the joints on my hand, real bad. And so I thought, well, maybe I have arthritis now. Isn't that a joy? Oh, watch out for the sand over here, Mikey. So I went to the doctor and I said, look, I'm already on gabapentin for my two bad legs. So what can you do for me for my problem with the fingers? And also, I've got all over body pain. Turns out it's a statin I've been on. It's causing all this body pain. Can't wait for the lawsuit to come through for that. I'll get 18 cents on the mass lawsuit. Anyway, doctor puts me on meloxicam. I take that for, I think, maybe 2 or 3 days, not in a row. Just testing it out, you know. And I think I might have taken it on this particular Sunday morning about 3 weeks to a month ago. And all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, that morning, not that long after, I was up in my music room and I was playing my bass guitar. I was messing around with a looper pedal. When I was done, my right hand was itching. I thought, that's weird. Then my left hand became itchy. And then I started getting itchy all over the place. I'm like, what the hell's going on with me? And I got so itchy it became kind of this uncontrollable thing. I was just rubbing and scratching everywhere all of a sudden. So I thought, okay, well, I've had serious allergic reactions to things before. One of them led to something called Stevens-Johnson syndrome. And that nearly killed me at the age of 11. Look that up and you'll be horrified. But I survived it. And then when I was 33, I got erythema multiforme. Another terrible allergic thing. I was okay through that. And now I've got this other itchy, so I figure, okay, let me take some Benadryl. And so I did. Took 2 Benadryl. Next thing you know, I can't breathe. I end up on the floor in my kitchen, naked. That's an image, sorry. But I was so hot, I didn't take all my clothes off. So I'm laying on the floor in the kitchen, can't catch my breath. No wheezing, it's not asthma. And then I can't even breathe out anymore. So, Sweet Pea called 911 and saved my life. I was in the hospital for 3 or 4 days. They said I had anaphylaxis, I had heart enzyme damage, I had kidney enzymes showing I had damage. Caused by the meloxicam. As far as I can tell. I'm supposed to go to see an allergy doctor for a consult. So, and I ain't been right since. Just weak and just after it messed with me really bad, so I've been taking it very easy. I stopped exercising. I'm just resting, you know. But I figure I'll try to pick some weights this evening, see how I feel tomorrow. It's going to slowly build back and see how I do. I'll talk to the doctor about the statin that I'm on and if there's any alternative that won't kill me that I can get on, or I can suffer. So I've had a rough go of it health-wise for a while now. My eyesight's not getting any better either, so I just got to be careful. I noticed on the ride that I did last weekend, where I was talking to you live from the side of the road, my reaction time, I could tell that my eyes were not moving as quickly as I wanted them to. Like if I would look in the mirror and look back up, it took too long for my eyes to go from one point to the other. I don't know if it's because I'm older or because I'm on gabapentin now, but that's kind of concerning, right? all that makes you want to slow down, which obviously I can't do. I did get rid of the Kawasaki. I did have that ZH2 special edition with the skyhook technology. And that sumbitch could go faster than any bike I have ever owned. Oh my god, that bike was insane. And I can very easily say that there is not another bike out there except for maybe the Turbo Busa or an H2, a Ninja H2, that can go faster than that thing, because it had a what do you call it? A supercharger on it, and it had 200 horsepower. It was insane. Once that supercharger kicked in, my god, it was crazy. Oh, I loved it. Every time I would hit that thing, I'd giggle like a schoolgirl. Go back and watch those videos. Now, I noticed that Harley now has a stage 4 kit, where people can put that on their bikes and get 130 or 135 cubic inches, or yeah, something like that. I'm thinking, see, definitely would have taken that thing too. That would take this bike. This bike could take my 117 stage 4, but 130 would definitely take this one. But, you know, I'm getting to that age now where speed is not really a big deal. It's kind of a bad deal. Because, you know, look at me, for God's sake. If you stare at me too long, I might break. And I'm still here, baby. And I'm still bright. I saw that Road Reality called me earlier this afternoon. I was sleeping on the couch. I didn't really call because, hey, I was sleeping in the my windows off. Well, if it was an accidental call, so I'll text him and see. 7, 8 weeks. Bothering me today. That's great. I haven't really hit the big gusts yet. It's warm. It's warm out here. I'm glad I put on my summer coat. Shout out to GB Winging It. I don't know if you're watching, Gil, but if you are, congratulations on the new bike. It's a beautiful bike. Very beautiful bike. Myself, I think I'm going to stick with this. I got no reason to change. Watch, I'll probably start checking it. Next video, I bought one! It made me think, you know, am I going to still watch GB Women's channel? Hell yeah. But I can get the voice in the back of the head going, it's not about me anymore. I don't know if I want to watch it. Well, I would not. Well, I'll tell you, one thing I can say, Gil, is, and I loved it back when, you know, it was my bike, right? Oh, the beautiful Go wing with the DC, so smooth, so shifty, it was great. It was wonderful. The best sales pitch ever for any bike. If you want to have your bike praised to the highest heavens, have Gil fall in love with it. And man, every video be, oh, this bike is so great, I'm going to flip into this and do that. So now I guess I'll watch the BMW videos and and hear about how awesome they are. Hopefully it won't make me buy one. I don't really talk about the bike as much as maybe people would want. Go back and watch my older stuff. You ever get on the bike and you're just thinking to yourself, I don't want to get off the bike. I'm getting to a place where I'm going to be getting off for a minute to go get some prescriptions. But I don't want to get off the bike. Oh, what a great day. That's enough of these chuckleheads. There's always a lot of chuckleheads out there. What a nice day. So, yeah, I've kind of had a crisis of late. I don't know if I'd call it a crisis. A disinterest, I suppose you could say. And some people say, that's a sign of depression. A disinterest in the things that I would traditionally really enjoy. And that disinterest obviously is the motorcycle, as you can see. Or as you have seen, because I haven't been riding so much, right? You know, wintertime and cold and rain, and I've done proved myself many a time riding in 27 degrees for 100 and something miles at 70 miles an hour. It's not a man thing for me to do anymore. I already done that. Got the t-shirt. Literally, I had the Polar Bear Challenge t-shirt. Alright, thank you. Two vehicles ahead of me. I